wasn't an advantage to you, but you got the whole shot and you hung on. What's the best lane position here on this gate?
I think the best lane would possibly be 3, 4, and 5. You have a straight shot at the first turn. If you get out even, you can move over each way, and you have a little bit of room to work with.
Tony, any comments on that last race that Stu won?
Well, Stu had a little bit of bad luck in Miami. He certainly looks like he's going to make up for it here. Stu's formula seems to be get out in front and stay there.
Well, he certainly worked on that last one.
That's it.
Do you change your strategy any for this next one, or is it entirely up to your gate position again?
I hate to say it, but I've got a bit of a cushion now that I've got that first place. But I still want to go out and win it and show the other guys that they've got someone to compete with.
All right. Thanks very much, Stu. We'll let you get back to the starting line because your race is coming up here shortly. Stu Thompson, the winner of that first semi-round, number 1 plate, and we'll be watching him as he enters Division 1 for the second semi-main coming up next.
It is Fire, McMahon, followed by Awe, and then Perez as they bring it on home, pulling it down to the wire. That's how she goes down. Fire, McMahon, Awe, and Perez.
Seconds, Tommy having some difficulty coming out, snagging a pedal on that last one. In the lane next to him is number 25, Harry Larry. In lane number 5, we have number 6, who is Brent Patterson. In lane number 6, number 1, Stu Thompson. In lane number 7, number 3X, Eddie King. And in the last lane, lane number 8, is number 4, Brian Patterson.
Well, we had a Thompson and King sandwich there for the Pattersons. Thompson winning it, King taking 4th, and the 2 Patterson brothers finishing 2nd and 3rd, Brent and Brian consecutively here.
All right, they're ready to go.
These pros are up on their pedals, and they're getting ready for this gate to drop. Again, a very tough semi. These guys are fighting to finish in the top 4. They'll take their combined points of their places for these 2 semis to see who advances into the main. When we get to the main, we have a unique transfer system there to determine the overall winner, but these guys have to advance out of this semi, and the gate's about to drop, and it's underway. Stu Thompson trying to repeat his number 1 performance, and he has a nice hole shot, but number 6, Brent Patterson, is fighting his way through the turn. It's number 6, Brent Patterson, over the doubles and into that first round. Eddie King, who's been a tremendous racer all day long, sticking his head there in 2nd place. Brent Patterson holding the lead in 1st. Eddie King in 2nd. Stu Thompson winning the last main in 3rd. And Harry Larry coming in 4th, but Harry Larry's going to fight it out with Brian Patterson. It's Larry Patterson, and Harry pours it on for an exciting finish between 3rd and 4th place.
Certainly was. Looking in the back of the pack there, I'm not at all certain that our Miami winner, Brian Patterson, has transferred to the main. He finished way down there, and I don't think, combined with his 3rd place finish in the first one, I don't think he's going to be able to transfer, but we'll have to wait and find out. Now we'll set the gate for the A-Pro Division 2 semi number 2. In lane number 1, number 29, Brian Barlow, went down in the 2nd turn last event. In lane number 2, number 15, Clint Miller from Kuahara. Lane number 3 is number 93M, Bob Medrano. Lane number 4, Greg Grubbs, 51, riding for Jag BMX. Lane number 5, number 9, Eric Roop, riding for Profile. Lane number 6 is 8, Scott Clark, riding for Murray. Lane number 7 is 73L, Pete LONCAREVICH, who won the first Division 2 semi. And on the outside again, that doesn't even seem possible, but Greg Hill is on the outside position again 2 times in a row. He didn't have great success with it the first go-around. Let's see if he can do a little bit better here.
Greg did finish 4th in the first semi for this division. He's on lane number 8 again on the outside, and we'll see if it's to a disadvantage the second time around. The gate is up, the racers are ready, and we're underway here for the second semi for this division. He's just about to drop.
Do or die time for Greg Hill. He's got a good start coming out of the outside. It looks like 93 Medrano has got a good start in there. LONCAREVICH taking the lead again. It's LONCAREVICH, Hill, and Medrano. 1, 2, 3. Clint Miller trying to pull a move up on the inside. It's still LONCAREVICH and Hill going at it. And Hill's got to make it this time.
Number 9 making a move on the inside. Eric Rube. Eric finishing well the last moto. And on the outside, Scott Clark's fighting it out, but he's not going to hold on. We'll see how tight finish between 3rd and 4th. Greg Hill finishing 2nd. No problem between LONCAREVICH, who finished 1st, repeating his success. And 3rd and 4th was a toss-up, a real tight finish. We have an injury right behind us here on the starting gate. Believe it or not, it's number 29, Brian Barlow. Tough luck for this competitor. 2nd moto in a row that he's gone down. The medics are attending him right now. Right over the first jump, we talked earlier with some of the pros, this is where the big actions are going to happen. Right in this first straightaway here, they come 8 across in the gate, they get over that first jump, and they're all fighting down to get into a single file position to get over that first turn, and Brian Barlow got caught in the pinch this time. We'll be back with lots more exciting race action as we go into our pro main events and the expert mains for the other categories right after this break.
Formula One, Indy, NASCAR, Can-Am. Nobody covers the world of racing like Auto Week. Auto Week tells you what really happened on the track and behind the scenes every week. Auto Week gives you the fastest, most accurate racing coverage each week, only days after the checkered flag drops. And Auto Week gives you a whole lot more than just racing coverage. Driving impressions put you behind the wheel of every interesting new car. Feature articles cover everything from Econobox to Can-Am Racer, miniatures, tips on maintenance and repair, collector cars, even motorcycles. Now get a special 30-week trial subscription to Auto Week. 30 issues at the basic price of just $13.20. You save $24 over the newsstand price. Act now. This offer is limited. Call 1-800-544-1000. Operators are standing by. That's 1-800-544-1000. Don't put it off. Start Auto Week racing to you today.
New strawberry honeycomb's gonna go over big.
Strawberry honeycomb, here it comes.
Wow!
Big strawberry taste, big honeycomb fun.
Giant strawberry! What's going on?
Big strawberry news from Honeycomb. Natural strawberry flavor.
Strawberry!
Awesome crunch.
Big strawberry taste, big honeycomb fun.
New strawberry honeycomb cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Monday, there's a wild time in store for you down under, and it's called Australian Rules Football. Catch Collingwood and Essendon mixing it up. Back on the home front, ESPN pitches the national pastime with Inside Baseball. It's a solid hit for Major League ballpark facts and figures. After SportsCenter, SCCA Super Bs rev it up. High speed, sharp turns, and finely tuned engines make for a dynamite duel to the wire. Start your sports week with ESPN Monday.
All right, all the pushing and shoving has come down to this, our very first round of our pro main. We have 3 pro mains. It's all the same main, but they run 3 times to determine the most consistent winner, and it's a new system devised specifically for the ESPN BMX Pro Spectacular. In lane 1, number 6, Brent Patterson, in lane number 1. Next to him in lane number 2 is number 9, Eric Roop. Next to him in lane number 3, it's number 3, Greg Hill. In lane number 4, it's number 93, Bob Medrano. In lane number 5, we have number 25, Harry Larry from Diamondback. Lane number 673, Pete LONCAREVICH from LONCAREVICH Racing. Lane number 7, number 1, Stompin' Stu Thompson. And in lane number 8, number 3X, Eddie King. That's our lineup for our first round of our pro mains.
Got a very interesting gate here for this 3-moto main here. Brent Patterson made it. Brian Patterson, winner of Miami, did not. Eddie King, BMX Action's top pick. A real dark horse coming in here, but they picked him to win. He's right up there. He's got as good a chance as anybody in this first pro main, the first of 3.
Racers are up. Remember, the winner, the overall winner for the pro main, $2,500 in the pro purse, $5,000 overall. It's a dead heat over the first jump, but Greg Hill takes the lead with Stu Thompson right on his tail. Number 3, Greg Hill going over that double jump, clears them both. Stompin' Stu right on his tail, and so is Patterson. Brent Patterson coming in number 3 spot right now. Greg Hill pushing out for the lead. Stu Thompson in 3rd. Patterson having a shoving match with Eddie King. Eddie King sliding into 3rd over the corkscrew. And right now it's Hill, Thompson, King, and Patterson. And number 9 is leaking up Eric Roop, and Eric Roop might have sneaked out Patterson at the finish. So it looked like the finish for that one is Greg Hill in 1st, Stu Thompson, Eddie King, and Eric Roop, and what a moto.
It certainly was. Boy, Greg Hill, after suffering that misfortune last round in Miami going down, Greg's off to a great start here. Stu Thompson's in excellent position with a 2nd place. He can take it very easily. Eddie King putting in a very consistent 3rd place. Eric Roop 4th, just as he was in Miami. Brent Patterson bringing up 5th. Brent right up there up until this point. We'll have to see if Harry and Pete LONCAREVICH and Bob Medrano can give these guys a run for their money coming up in round 2.
Interesting to note, I think, Tony, is that Brian Patterson, who won the Miami race, was not even in this moto. He did not make it to the mains. The person that 2nd finished is Scott Clark, finishing 2nd in Miami. He's not here, and Greg Grubbs, the other finalist in Miami, he isn't in this main either. So we got a lot of new faces, and we'll be staying around here until our next race lines up for the 2nd round of this exciting pro main action. Very quickly, Tony, as we go down the line here, we have our pros lined up, and we'll see if we can give you their lane positions here before they take off. In lane number 1 is number 3, Greg Hill from GT Racing. Next to him, number 73, Pete LONCAREVICH from LONCAREVICH Racing. Next to him, in lane number 3, Stu Thompson, number 1. In lane number 4, number 6, Brent Patterson, lane number 4. Lane number 5, Eric Roop, profile. In lane number 6, number 93, Bob Medrano. In lane number 7, Eddie King, number 3. Eddie King, 3X. And in the last lane, lane number 8, another guy in the Diamondback team, Harry Larry, number 25. That rounds out our gate position here. Greg Hill trying to repeat his performance. We're already 1 main down. We've got 2 mains to go. This is the second main. These guys are battling for $2,500 first place prize money, $5,000 total for the total purse of this main. We have 2 mains left. This is main number 2. The placings are going to be very critical. The gate is up, the riders are off, and Greg Hill is trying to bump and shove his way to the hole shot, and he manages to get over the first shot. Greg Hill repeating his race in the last one, over the hill first. Patterson behind him with Roop number 9. It's Hill, Roop, and Patterson. Hill, Roop, and Patterson around the first hairpin.
It's Hill. Eddie King has now moved into second place. It's Roop in third. Stu Thompson, of course, getting bumped by Brent Patterson. Brent and Stu are almost taking themselves out. They did take themselves out as the other 2 racers managed to sneak in. It's Greg Hill taking first place, followed by Eddie King, Eric Roop, and I think LONCAREVICH snuck in there at 4th. We'll be right back after this with more exciting pro spectacular racing right after this break.
BMX starts with the awesome frame set that keeps him on the jagged edge. Jag BMX World Championship Racing Frame Set. For flat-out speed and awesome fork tab design to keep you out front. And Jag's own rear dropout that steadies the ride. The awesome beginning. Jag BMX Mini Pro Model or 24-inch Cruiser Frame Set. Jag BMX, the World Championship Racing Frame Set.
When you put on a pair of Jock's Jag shoes from Tom McCann and put them on the pedal, you notice one very important thing. They stay on the pedal. Jock's Jag, traction for the action. Only at Tom McCann.
The 13 expert main. We've got the lineup for you right here. Number 1, in the number 1 lane, 14M Treese Meyer. In lane number 2, 77A Bill Au. In lane number 3, 57K Mike Kinnigalux from Ohio. Lane number 4, 83C Bill Couch from Michigan. Lane number 5, 86C Bart Childers, also from Michigan. Lane number 6, 31M Ross Mamahan from Illinois. Lane number 7, 20F Mike Fairbanks. And rounding the field out in lane number 8, number 5, Mark Perez.
These guys have battled all day long to get to the point where they are right now, Tony. This is the 13 expert main category. Jamie Payhood did not do that well through the semis. He did not make it to the main, but the rest of his cohorts are here, and these guys are battling it out for a nice-sized trophy. Whoop, almost kind of had a little bit of a false start there. Number 86 at the gate, Bart Childers from Michigan, getting a little too excited. Came off his pedals, so we're going to reset that up, and this electronic gate will refire and be ready to go.
Everybody seems to be all set here. This is really a turning point class. 13 expert. This is where you start moving into the older age groups. A lot of fast riders in this class.
The gate is dropped, and the leader coming out of that first turn, number 57, battling it out shoulder to shoulder.
That's Kinnigalux.
Mike Kinnigalux has a big tangle up, and coming down that far side, coming into the hairpin turn, it's number 5, Mark Perez, and Mark Perez is running away from the pack. Number 57, Mike Kinnigalux still in second, and Perez walking away with it. The Skyway pants on. Perez walking away.
Kinnigalux giving him a run at the finish, but it's still Perez and Kinnigalux, 1 and 2 in the 13 expert main.
Tony, we talked about graduating classes, and the last class we did cover was the 13 expert. Now we've got the 15-year-old expert class, and very quickly here as I line up on the gate, number 87 in lane number 1 is Eric Garces. Number 87, I'm sorry, in lane number 1. Lane number 2, number 13. Number 13,
that's Mike Godey.
In lane number 3, number 92, John Tomac. In lane number 4, number 68, Michael Feltz. In lane number 5, number 58K, Tom Knigliatz. In lane number 6, number 41, Scott Sidor. In lane number 7, number 93, Greg Liggins. And in lane number 8, number 16, Mark Steimer. And that's how they line up for the 15 expert category. These racers are on their pedals and waiting for that gate to drop.
Looks like we've got a Midwestern contingent here going up against an Arizona rider and a California rider. Greg Liggins, number 93 from California, number 87 from Arizona. There is the gate.
That gate is dropped and these racers are underway. We go 4 abreast as we go through the first turn, and coming out of it is number 87.
It's Garces in the lead from Arizona.
This racer came all the way from Arizona to Michigan. Garces still holding on. Diving on the inside is Liggins, number 93, but he's in third, having to give way to number 41 in second, Scott Sidor. So Scott Sidor holds second place as they go down the back straight. Sidor's in second, Liggins is in third, and looks like Eric Garces from Arizona is going to hold that lead. And those are our top 3 finishers for the expert main. We'll be right back with more exciting action right after this.
When you put on a pair of Jocks Jag shoes from Tom McCann and put them on the pedal, you notice one very important thing. On the pedal. Jocks Jag, traction for the action. Only at Tom McCann.
New strawberry honeycomb's gonna go over big.
Strawberry honeycomb, here it comes.
Wow!
Big strawberry taste, big honeycomb fun.
Giant strawberry! What's going on?
Big strawberry news from Honeycomb. Natural strawberry flavor.
Strawberry!
Awesome crunch.
Big strawberry taste, big honeycomb fun.
New strawberry honeycomb cereal.